Imagine what will happen if an artificial intelligence algorithm revokes someone's healthcare. Exactly that happened to Mrs. Tammy Dobbs back in 2018. According to an article published in The Verge, the US government introduced software meant to objectively assess patients' health conditions and needs. Based on that assessment, appropriate aid will be provided to optimize costs and ensure fairness to all patients. The healthcare system, like any other aspect of human life, is susceptible to errors and subjective judgment by assessors. The human factor, or human judgment, can be a crucial element in the healthcare decision-making, but it can be also a source of injustice. After all, we are only human. We often encounter situations where assessments are unreasonable, unfair, or simply wrong in almost every aspect of human life. Every organization, enterprise, and indeed state strives to optimize costs and potentially increase profits. Healthcare incurs enormous cost, and the need for optimization is paramount. States invest substantial sums of money in caring for patients, especially those with long-term or lifelong disabilities. The longer a patient depends on medical assistance, the greater the burden on the state. Yes, this may sound inhuman, but from an economic perspective, it is indeed so. Because of all of this, some intelligent individuals attempt to mitigate or minimize problems in subjective assessments. For this purpose, they engaged software companies to develop software and algorithms capable of providing objective assessment for each patient. However, once this algorithm began to be actively used in practice, things seem to go downhill. Numerous patients lost a significant portion of the financial and other support they had before the use of this software solution and algorithm systems. And it wasn't just patients with permanent disabilities who were unfairly harmed, but many others, such as pregnant women. The algorithm seemed to operate on some special logic and shames because this didn't happen to everyone, only to some. Of course, algorithms operate accordingly to precise, defined rules. It's possible that some patients were harmed because they had unfairly better status than others previously. Or it is possible that not all information about the patient was provided to the assessment software, so the algorithm made decisions based on what it had. However, what if the algorithm truly aimed to optimize financial cost and any cost, even the detriment of the patient? What if such algorithms denied certain patients much needed medication or therapy? What if this leads to more complications than result in a much higher cost? Or what if it leads to the death of a patient? Who will be responsible? These and similar questions were raised by the affected patients as they sued the US healthcare system. The company that developed the software and the algorithms justified that everything was done according to the rules, regulations, and that every result was extremely objective, and that no one would or could ever be harmed. In any case, the company did not disclose how the algorithm works, even in court, justify it as protecting trade secrets. On the another hand, if everyone knows how the algorithm works, then they will simply know which data to input in what way to ensure that the patient receive more or less than what they deserve. This brings us back to the human subjective judgment. But the story doesn't end here. It is entirely valid to question the objectivity of the algorithm. Who will truly assess whether the algorithm is objective in every case for every single patient? And what if it is truly discovered that the algorithm wasn't objective in some cases? Will those individuals have to seek their rights in a court? Or must there be other validation mechanisms? What if the algorithm assesses that older people no longer need healthcare support because they are useless to society? Moreover, they are simply a burden on a society from an economic and financial perspective. The case from 2018 and The Verge newspaper lays the groundwork for deep reflection on the ethics of algorithms, especially those related to artificial intelligence. So, leave your comment below and shape future discussion about AI, patient rights, and human rights in general. Your ideas could be crucial in creating a fairer social order that relies on algorithms and artificial intelligence.